Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using the team that we built from scratch. So, I had taken a good hard look at my team, and I think I've got my chords crossed somewhere. Go, fix it. And I decided to go back to something I'm a little bit more comfortable with. I think everyone has a counter to Calyrex and to both Calyrexes, right? Either Shadow or Ice. So it's going to be very, very hard for me specifically, especially me, to be able to counter this archetype on a regular basis. So I think the best option that I have is to kind of forsake trying to counter Trick Room. I know that it's a problem, but if I go with this particular team here, Pokemon that I have obviously had really, really good work with, and I still have pretty much a lot of counters to a lot of different mons, I should be able to do what I'm trying to do with little to no issues, right? Having Ogerpon on the party will be able to not only give me a fire type move, which was a move like something I was severely lacking, but it also gives me a grass type move that I can use in the future. And because it has the +1 attack, if I did decide to Taro with Ogerpon, it pretty much puts a lot of people in checkmate, and mine's 252 in both attack and speed. I am still researching on how bulk works in the game, and there's going to be lots of testing that I'll have to do, but I'm going to slowly start making those changes. Now, I do plan on spending quite a bit of time farming the fresh start mochis. A lot of the Pokemon that you see on this screen are ones that I only get once per game or cannot get conveniently. Like Incineroar, I'd rather not reset it just because I have to use items to reset the special ability, and I may not have enough to be able to do it constantly over and over and over again as I'm building teams. I think the best course of action is, regardless if I can catch the Pokemon or not, just have a restart mode or a fresh start mochi just to be able to set them up differently so that I can actually build them the way that I think and try it out that way is the best course of action. It saves me on a lot of different time frames, and I still physically train a lot of my Pokemon, so I shouldn't have that problem going forward. It is still safe to say that even though I have a hard time trying to get my Pokemon trained, it doesn't mean that they do not have some sort of disadvantage or advantages. Everything is collectively pooled into thinking that I can do this or I can do that. They do have a strat behind them. I just need to utilize it in a way that actually makes sense. And I don't think Shadow Rider Calyrex was able to do that for me. I believe I've played with the Pokemon once before, but since everyone's using Calyrex as a whole, whether or not it is Shadow or Ice, everyone has a counter. Everyone's doing something different, and them doing something different is not allowing me to be able to adjust accordingly, especially when I'm already running out of the thing I need to be able to restart a lot of people. Now, there are other strategies that I could use. I could use, my Lodic. I can go back to the Sableye and Lilligant strat, and I'm really, really thinking about doing something like that. It was an idea that I had for the Grand Challenge that was coming up this weekend, but I do not have enough time to be able to do all of that. I'd have to pretty much build 2 teams, try to get Master Ball, and then have a team ready to do the Grand Challenge. I think I'm just going to go ahead and skip it this time around and just kind of show you guys my progress. Now, I will have a question right on here because I don't have anything else after this, right? We're going to be playing with this team right in front of us. It is going to be anti-productive for Ogerpon, but we don't have to rely on the fire aspect. We can just use that afterwards. 3 of the Pokemon get a huge benefit from Kyogre, so that's kind of what I'm thinking of. Here's the question. I am preparing for the Pokemon Regional in Portland, Oregon in May. It's the last week of May. It's actually the last week, the last Pokemon tournament before the North America International Championships. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments down below. Do you want me to use my regional team, or do you guys want me to continue premiering teams that I build for the channel? So it's 2 teams a month for 2 weeks, and we just go off that, and I use the Pokemon that I think about using, completely different, separate, away from this. So let me know down in the comments down below which ones you guys would rather see, because I'm fine with either one, but I will be grinding some of these battles, not offline, but you will be seeing jumps, because like some is going to have like the regional team and then some of them is going to be like this. I do have to practice on the ladder. There's no way to get around that. So I'm asking you guys at home, do you want to see the progress I make for the regional team? Or do you guys just want to see the teams that I build that are interesting enough for me to build it and try it out and then go from there? And with that being said, happy Thursday. That's all that I really have for you. Please let me know what you guys think down in the bottom of the comment section. I'm eagerly awaiting for your guys' response. And if you guys don't want to do it on YouTube, please hop into Discord or follow me on social media. All those links are in the description. I know that this isn't something I usually do in the beginning of the video, but this is important enough for me to ask you outright. I already have a couple of things planned, including a different upload schedule. I think I'm going to go back to how it was before, because now the stipulation for overtime at my work is now dedicated on how many people that we get hired on, and we're already working towards that. So while I might be looking at another month worth of OT that I can't get out of without calling out or requesting time off, that should not stop our production. And I'm already getting prepared for a couple events anyway. So I realistically should not be able to stop. Like, yeah, I'm tired and yeah, I want to go to bed, but I can still record, I can still do things, and I can still have fun and try to produce something for you guys to watch and enjoy. More things are going to come for season 28. Right now, I'm focused on hitting Master Ball for season 27. And without further ado, let's get into our matches and see how far we get, shall we? Okay, so we have Miraidon, Whimsicott, Urshifu, Fire Ogerpon, Rigorath, and Iron Hands. So we do have a couple of options that we can do. My apologies for messing up the mic quality. So we do have a couple of options here. We're not going to start off with our biggest Mon as of yet. I want to see what else they can bring out in front of us. So okay, so let's go ahead and bring in Tornadus, Urshifu. Is Urshifu? I think Kyogre is going to be like a really good bet. Kyogre. I think we'll bring in Ogerpon. We'll leave Fluttermane and Qianpao in the back. We're doing this because Fluttermane and Qianpao do not go well against Iron Hands. Just doesn't. Like, I could Terra Ghost, but it doesn't do anything. Turn 1, unless they fake out, I'm going to just swap out. Okay, so they are... Okay. So fake out's gonna happen first. It protects, but I don't really have anything to protect into. Like right now, like swapping out to Fluttermane would have been like the best bet. I think we just kind of have to let Urshifu go down, because actually no, we'll swap out to Ogerpon. I don't see why not. Like, yeah, they have the field, and yeah, I didn't bring in Qianpao to get rid of the field, so we're just gonna have to deal with it ourselves. And we're definitely gonna have to kind of think around the box here, protecting so that we don't get hit with fake out and pop the thing. There's the fake out, goes into Tornadus. So we could have kept Urshifu in. Volt switch. Okay. So it was kind of the same strat that I was thinking of. I was gonna like U-turn into something else, but most likely that was a strong enough Miraidon to be able to do its stuff. Okay. So obviously that is gonna do Encore. So what I'm gonna do is Terra, Bleak Wind Storm, and I want to hit Iron Hands for as much damage as I possibly can. Whimsicott is gonna Terra, or not gonna Terra, but it is gonna Encore Tornadus, thinking that, oh, you can't do the thing. Like, well, yes, I can. I do lose out on potentially terastallizing my Kyogre. Liquid Storm goes off. Misses the Whimsicott, but it hits the Iron Hands with a crit. Moonblast. Ooh. Okay. Nice call. I touch it. The Iron Hands does not get the KO. Gets really, really close to it. Wild Charge is definitely going to pick up the KO there. It absolutely will. Okay, recoil. Let's go ahead and bring out Iron Hands. Or not Iron Hands, but Kyogre. Now, I don't have Tailwind up, but I don't think I really need it. Because now I can just do this. Light Scream. It's going to do less damage against Iron Hands. But Origin Pulse should be able to pull this off. Yep, there it is. Wow. Takes down Iron Hands. I don't have to worry about that Pokemon anymore. Light Screen being up now is pretty raw. Actually, really raw. Out comes Miraidon. So they have Light Screen. Is Whimsicott going to do Tailwind? It would make sense for them to do that. It would make sense for them to do that. So I'm going to double. Not double. I'm going to protect Kyogre. They do not do Tailwind. Okay. Oh, no, they do. I was just faster. Okay. So I could have potentially hit that Pokemon with a taunt just to kind of stop it. Go and taunt you. And let's go and Ice Beam you. Now my Kyogre isn't built defensively, so this is gonna take do a ton of damage. But not Encore after. Yep. Drift. Kyogre goes down. Can't stop that. Okay, electricity disappeared. Now we can reintroduce Urshifu. Liquid Storm. I'll go ahead and close combat them right on. Use combat. Still haven't used their Terras yet, which is really, really interesting. Okay, Drift. This goes to Urshifu. Yep. Down goes Urshifu. Liquid Storm hits. Takes down Whimsicott, but does not take down Miraidon. All because of that Light Screen buff. And it's now their Urshifu's turn. Now, there was a way that we could have won this. Oh, well, not that way. If we were able to knock out the Miraidon, and let's say that it still is Urshifu. Definitely using my Terra somewhere else would have been like the better placement. I thought that Encore was going to come out and hit Tornadus, which is going to lock it into Protect. Because I wanted to prevent fake out going into that slot in it. I think it did go into the slot that it was supposed to. But after that, I was really worried about Whimsicott. I was absolutely worried about Whimsicott. Encore, when you're on the opposite side of that, is such a nuisance. I hate that pranksters have it. Honestly, no prankster should have Encore. There should be no reason why a prankster has it. It literally can break the game. Like there's no choice for you. So in terms of fairness, because Whimsicott has it, it literally locks you out from doing anything, and you can continuously do that over and over and over again. And your opponent can't do anything because it has prankster. It's automatically going to outspeed you. And the only way you can really get out of that is to literally switch. And if you don't have anyone to swap out to, it's just game over. It locks you out from doing anything. And I feel like that's a huge blow to the game. All right, we have Miraidon, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Blood Moon Ursaluna, Farigiraf, and Cornerstone Ogerpon. So, you guys want to hear something funny? I actually forgot that the rankings lock out while I'm at work. So I might have to play until I can't. I might have to play until I can't. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to walk in with Tornadus and Bloodormain because they still have a fake out user. Qian Pao after that, and we'll do that. Yeah, Urshifu and Kyogre. We have to do this because 3 of the Pokemon are actually really weak against Urshifu in this particular matchup, so I think we'll be fine. But yes, I didn't realize that till after the first fight. It's like, oh, wait, today's the 27th, because today is Thursday, and Friday is going to come around, the final day, and it's going to close out about 6 p.m. and it's going to reset the thing. So I might actually not have enough battles to get into Master Ball. And if that's the case, I might be in trouble. I might actually be in trouble. We're gonna go ahead and Tailwind, and I'm gonna Ice Spinner into Miraidon just to kind of get this smooth sailing. Either I'm winning the 50-50 or I'm faster than Whimsicott, or it could have gone to an attack. I went to an attack. Miraidon goes down. So usually that doesn't happen. Usually that doesn't happen. Blast. That does happen. Qian Pao goes down. So that sucks. But now I can bring in Kyogre to not have any of my moves miss. And they bring out Ursaluna. Okay. So we'll bring in the Rain. Weakling Storm, Terra, Origin Pulse. It's not going to do anything to the Whimsicott, but it is going to hurt Ursaluna quite a bit. Now, Ursaluna could protect, or it could go Terra normal here. My hope is that this video, it's going to be probably longer than the rest that I've ever done this month. I am going to have a cutoff point, so I do have to edit this to bring this out to you guys. But I think this is the last night that I can actually produce a video for you. Because if I don't do it, I don't think I'm going to hit Master Ball. I think this is my last drive. Because the battles, or at least the ranking, I think turns off tomorrow. They've always turned off on the day of. And that could be the same here, but I'm not sure. Encore, but it failed? What did you try to Encore? Whimsicott hang ons because of the Sash. Origin Pulse comes in after that, and it finishes off the battle here. So those two get knocked out. Why did you Encore the wrong Pokemon? Is that what happened? Out comes Burgraph. Yeah, I kind of feel like they just... I feel like they kind of threw a little bit. Battle's canceled. Okay. We got one. I think we need to win like 5 games. Possibly like 4 games in a row to be able to hit Master Ball tonight. I'm really, really hoping to hit it. But that's game number 2. But that was a really weird fight. Absolutely weird. Okay. Oh, okay. Fire, Ogerpon, Whimsicott, Miraidon, Burgraph, Iron Hands, Urshifu. Okay. Well, I think we're okay with this strat over and over and over again. This time we'll bring in Fluttermane and Kyogre. Fluttermane's going to be able to do a lot of damage to a lot of the Pokemon on that side of the field. Not necessarily to the Fire Ogerpon, but it will be able to put pressure on the Miraidon. Not necessarily on the Burgraph, but it will put pressure on the Iron Hands and the Urshifu. And I have some ways of dealing with the Fire Ogerpon with like Tornadus, and I can also deal with Whimsicott with Tornadus as well. So I do have options, and I could get a really, really good come up here. I kind of find it really weird that I'm only going against Miraidons right now. So that's pretty funny if you ask me. Having the Sash on Tornadus is kind of turning me off a little bit. Like, it's helped, right? I know that I can take hits, but like, I either protect here or lose my Sash. And I get nothing done, you know? You know what? I'm gonna... They have Burgraph. Yes, they do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna protect Terra, Ice Spinner to Miraidon. I'm hoping this is another instant knockout. That's what I'm hoping. I would like to have another match like before where I just instantly KO this thing. Terra Ghost so I don't get hit with Fake Out. I kind of wish Tian Pao had the Sash, to be honest. But I'm glad that he doesn't, because I'm able to do so much more damage. There's the Fake Out. Goes to Tian Pao. Okay, so I could have applied pressure there. Into the Miraidon. It's super effective hit. That's, you know, it's really, really funny. It usually doesn't do that. Like when you calc it at 252 attack and speed with Timid set, it does not do that. It's so weird, especially to Miraidons. So unless I have like a set that I was like calcing for that just does not work, or I am just getting lucky right now with just the one shots, because usually it doesn't. I think there is a range that it could knock out, but it's not always going to, if that makes sense. Urshifu comes out. Let's just go ahead and Tailwind. Swap to... I actually don't need to swap to anything specifically. Let's Sacred Sword, Iron Hands. Tailwind, because I want to go fast. Vroom vroom. Sacred Sword. Sacred Strikes. That's going to take down Tian Pao, which is totally fine. A lot of times Urshifu can take down Tian Pao. That's not that big of a deal. At least to me, it's not that big of a deal. It might be for other people, but like Tian Pao is supposed to come in, take down like the primal threat, which is usually Miraidons, and just kind of do chip damage, maybe knock out Fluttermanes if they're not like privy to like the moveset, or like Sucker Punch and stuff like that. And then ooh. That recoil though. Bring out Fluttermane. Get a boost. Let's swap to Kyogre. And Moonblast. Iron Hands. Usually I do the spread move, but I think this Iron Hands is Assault Vest, which is going to live. So I need to be able to knock it out, because here's the thought process. Urshifu goes into an Aqua Jet, which knocks out Tornadus, leaving Fluttermane on the field by itself. This allows me to withstand the Aqua Jet from the Urshifu, but okay, I was thinking that, okay, I can knock down the Iron Hands and just do a little bit more damage, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Urshifu detects, so that's interesting. So I kind of lucked out of this one. Yeah, I kind of lucked out on this one. So let's go Origin Pulse, Dazzling Gleam. They're going to Terra. This is going to go to their Urshifu, which is going to make it water. Stellar. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I kind of want to do Stellar on Miraidon. I currently don't have access to one though. I already have Tailwind, so I'm going to outspeed you. So here's that. Okay. Fortune Pulse. Now, was not expecting to do that though. Under Tailwind and Urshifu still didn't outspeed Kyogre? That's interesting. That's super interesting. Also, I just realized this fight equals to be our second fight in a row. So hopefully we're halfway up on the bar here. Protect on Kyogre, and we're just going to go ahead and Moonblast. Moonblast the Iron Hands. I might just be getting lucky with the number of opponents. Who knows? Moonblast. Down goes Iron Hands. So there we go. Like I said, like this team has way more synergy than I did with Battle Rider. You kind of want to have something work in the favor of what you're trying to do. And I always forget that, but I always think if I brought the faster, stronger Pokemon, I should be able to pretty much take games, but having synergy is just as good. Absolutely just as good. Okay, we have Miraidon, Gastrodon, Torkoal, Ursaluna, Incineroar, and Barathrig. Okay, so this is interesting. This is very interesting. Bring in these two so I can obviously counter the big ups, right? This is primarily a Trick Room team, and I have no way to counter. I have none. Bring in Ogerpon just so that I can kind of deal damage, and we'll lead in with Kyogre. If I can make it so that they bring in Torkoal to start to set the weather, and I can reset it with Kyogre, and then we kind of go back and forth, it's totally fine. I know that Gastrodon is going to be a huge problem, but I have more than just water moves. It's Burgraph and Miraidon. This is Tornadus and Qianpao. So I'm not going to play the speed up game. What I want to do instead is go ahead and just Bleak Wind Storm, Ice Spinner into Miraidon. I think Ally Switch is going to come in here, which if it does, great on them. Hopefully it works out in their favor, but I believe that they're going to set Trick Room. Terra on their side, this is probably going to go to Miraidon. Probably turn it to... Oh, it's Burgraph. Okay. Scary? But why though? Why though? You're fat. Oh no, you just won the 50-50. That's all. You won the 50. I mean, you could be scarfed too, but I doubt it. I 100% doubt it. Your Life Orb. Okay. Storm. Misses one. Misses Miraidon, but it hits the Burgraph. Here comes Trick Room. Yep. Saw that one coming. Saw that one coming. Let's go ahead and bring in Ogerpon. Now, I'm technically the faster one now, outside of Burger. So what I want to do, I kind of want to Terra Fire, but I don't think that's gonna help me at all. Speak One Storm. See, it doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. It's what I have to do. I don't really have a whole lot of options. Both of my Pokemon underspeed Miraidon right now, so I'm actually pretty fine with this conclusion. Because otherwise Miraidon doesn't actually outspeed Qianpao, so it has to be the 205, if not higher. Dazzling Gleam from Farigiraf. It's not super effective. You're probably more of a bulky build. Ivy Cudgel, because it is slower than... Oh, that was a crit. Terrifier, run on that Pokemon. Let's go. Open Storm. That does a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage. But now if it's Torkoal, if it's Ursaluna, this Pokemon's ideally. Well, I can just do this, can't I? Well, it's gonna protect itself, right? Yeah. Check the board state. It's got 3 more turns of Trick Room. It can't hurt Tornadus right now, so I'm actually pretty good. So let's do that. And you know what? Ivy Cudgel. Oh, Horn Leech. We'll do Horn Leech in the event that it doesn't. Okay. I thought about it, but it's like, you know what? I wasn't either going to protect or follow me. And dropping your defenses? That's huge. That's huge for me. Absolutely huge. Because Farigiraf right now, it does Dazzling Gleam, does nothing against those Tornadus. Facade is going to do a lot against me next turn, but this, 100%. Okay, Farigiraf goes down. Persona gets burnt. Using Flame Orb. They send out Gastrodon. And I send out Kyogre. Okay. Take one Storm. It's slower than I am. Both of them are. Both of them are. How many turns left on Trick Room? 2. So let's do that, and I will protect here. Fudge. I was really hoping that it wasn't going to go after Tornadus. I should have protected both, to be honest. Yep, there's the Facade. Like, that's what I was really worried about this turn. Now, if Gastrodon wasn't in the back, it probably would have worked better in my favor. But they brought it, so I can't really do anything about it. I'm hoping for the double. Nope. Okay, that was my only win condition. If I got the double there, I had the chance to win. I had the chance of winning if I got the double, because then Trick Room's gone. I hit Gastrodon, or I take down Ursaluna, and it's just two wet noodles fighting each other. But eventually I would have won because I have a move that's not water. Eventually. Being the key word there. Protecting both would have been like the better decision there. But I think I was still in like the worst position. Even if I protected both, tailwinded, or even taunted so that Ursaluna couldn't do anything after that, it was still up to interpretation. Like, yeah, without, like, I think the point of no return is when Ogerpon got knocked out because I didn't protect. I wanted to make sure I covered my bases, but I should have protected. Headlong rush into Ogerpon made it so that it got KO'd, and I could have delayed the Trick Room turns more. Or even, you know, if I was to somehow knock out Ursaluna and delayed Trick Room even further, I could have had a potential partner with Follow Me and that horn move. It heals me. I just don't remember what it's called right now. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We have Groudon, Venusaur, Rillaboom, Typhlosion, Hisuian Arcanine, and Talonflame. Talonflame is an interesting Pokemon. I do not have a way to turn off his priority moves against me. So what do I do instead? So there's a couple of options. I do have a couple of options. This is going to be a weather war between Kyogre and Groudon. Let's do these two, kind of see what they plan, and then swap it up to like Kyogre, and I'm kind of thinking Urshifu, but he's probably not a good pick. What would be a good pick though? Watermain's not. I think Ogerpon's my better pick. I think Ogerpon's my better pick, because if I picked Urshifu, yeah, I would take down the fire types and take down the Fire Nation, but that doesn't really mean anything. I need to be able to KO everything else. Okay, Typhlosion and Venusaur. Interesting. So one of these could be a bait. You know what? Let's set up Tailwind, and I'm going to protect because I think one's going to swap in for Groudon, and then Groudon is going to set the weather for Venusaur, which is going to get a chlorophyll boost. Yep, here it comes. That's exactly what happened. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Yep, okay. Shiny ground. Do you have a shiny team? Is this what this is? You're like, I just want to swag on you. I want to roll up with my complete shiny team to show you who the real Pokemon trainer is. Weather Ball goes right into Chien-Pao. And if that's how you want to play it, fine. We can play it this way. We can absolutely play it this way. But I'm going to hit Groudon for a lot right now. Right now. Not now, but right now. Not now, but right now. Unless you protect. You withdrew Groudon. Is this Typhlosion? No, it's Rillaboom. Who is all you brought? You're just swagging on me, man. You're just like, yo, look at all these swagalicious Pokemon. This is all great, but down goes Groudon. Down goes Groudon. Probably worried about if I was gonna swap to oh, misses. Okay. Weather Ball, it's gonna go right into Chien-Pao. You know what? I bet you they're thinking that I was gonna bring out Kyogre, so that's why they swapped immediately, so they didn't lose out on their star Pokemon. I can respect that a lot. Absolutely. I'll bring out Ogerpon now. Misses. Typhlosion. I do dig the shiny Typhlosion though. I do dig that. Shiny Typhlosion's pretty based. Do I have Tailwind? I do. 2 more turns. They have 3 more turns of weather. I'm gonna go ahead and just do Liquid Storm. And I'm just gonna punch him right in the face. Him by Ivy or Venusaur. Typhlosion gets the Terra and it becomes a fire type. Let's go. This is not the typical eruption build, but it could. I hit the Venusaur for a lot of damage. Ivysaur comes in right after that just to knock out the Ivysaur because not Ivysaur, but Venusaur, because I need Groudon to come out so that I can take advantage of changing the weather. Eruption from the Typhlosion. This is not the Histone build. It's still going to do a lot. Knocks down the Ogerpon. Tornadus lives with just 1 HP. But now is Kyogre and Groudon. That is unfortunate. I was really hoping to have the weather built and done, but apparently I did not. So who wins and who loses? I lose. I lost the weather war, which is fine for me. Just fine for me. He's slower. I have Tailwind. I don't have to worry about it. I just need Bleakwind Storm to hit now. Otherwise, this game is officially over, and it's in their favor. Now this is gonna do half damage, so I'm really hoping for a big hit here. Misses Groudon, hits the Typhlosion. Origin Pulse. Misses Groudon, but it hits the Typhlosion. And that is a super effective hit. Typhlosion goes down. Now, Groudon, what do you do? Prep Blades does nothing against Tornadus. Will hit the Kyogre for more than a decent amount. Tailwind fails, or falls, I should say. And I'm just going to go ahead and just do Ice Beam. Bleakwind Storm hits the Groudon. That's a decent amount. Get the freeze. Ice Beam. Nope. KO. Let's go. I don't need to worry about missing with the moves if I know that they 100% hit all the time. I really want to play with Sableye on this team. Or at least with a team that has to deal with a lot of percentages or accuracy checks outside of the one hits, because everything just works. Lilligant comes in and just says, hey, hustle. It's a fun ability, but guess what? Bam. Just bam. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Rhydon. Don't remember what Metachan's first form is. I don't Alcremie, Flamigo, and oh, that's Esparta. That's right. And Comfey. Okay, there's a lot of Pokemon here. There's absolutely a lot. There's a lot. And let's go ahead and bring out Tornadus and Ogerpon, because I kind of want to just do a lot of damage right off the bat. And let's do Fluttermane and Kyogre. They don't have a legend. I don't remember Metachan's first form. I should. I just completed freaking Brilliant. No. Shining Pearl? Yeah, Shining Pearl. I just completed Shining Pearl. Okay, Tornadus and Ogerpon. That little guy has to have Fake Out, right? Or at least Endeavor. I don't think I'm going to be bad if I just double protect just in case. Here's the Terra. Is this going to go to Rhydon? It does. Terra Water. I don't know if that's going to be the best one, but it could. It absolutely could. Protect. Now watch, this thing could have Faint. That would be sick. Absolutely sick. I'd be livid. Nah, it would be fine. Sword Stance. So no priority move. Ah, Trick Room. Gotcha. Interesting. That's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and taunt you. And let's go ahead and Horn Leech the Rhydon. Taunt, because I outspeed you this way. Turns you off. Now you're +2. Skill swap. Okay. Rock Slide. I don't know what it got. I don't know what it got. It didn't tell me. It should have told me. Right? Am I crazy? It should it not have told me what it was? Taunt you. Terra Origin Pulse. I know that has a +2, but right now I don't know what Rhydon has. I honestly don't. Like it could have Lightning Rod, but it should have said something. Swapped abilities, like what are they? It should have told me. Helping Hand. Okay, taunt you. Slide. Whatever it is, it's incredibly powerful, so I don't even know. I have no idea. That's insane. Here I thought I would have like an easy fight on my hands because I didn't have a legendary, but no. Oh, that's genius. Okay. All right, so because this match is pretty much in their favor, right? I have done the research. The Pokemon in question is over on the left, which is called Metatype. Cool. The ability that it has, and the reason why Rhydon is able to do as much damage as he can, is because of the move, or the ability called Pure Power. That is why. That's absolutely why. And I'm gonna see if I can win now. I have one Pokemon left. They don't have any legends. You struggle? Wait, what? I'm gonna go for the double. Wait, Metachan can't... Wait, what? Oh, having this ability... Why does it only have one? Ghost Star kicks in? Oh, nope. Did not get the double. Earthquake? I mean, it doesn't really matter. That's really interesting. Wait, why did Metachan only have one PP? That's weird. I mean, the team that I just faced, that was incredible. That was really efficient. You got me. 100%. I was like, what are you going to do with this team? And that's exactly what it was. The item of question is probably Focus Sash because it needs to be able to live more than one hit. And because I went for the double, it allowed them to kind of get set up and there was no way for me to turn it off. And that's totally fine. I should have realistically taunted the Metachan after it did it, but my thought process was that it had Mental Herb instead of Focus Sash. But it didn't really matter. It absolutely did not matter. I still don't know what it struggled in. It had Trick Room, Helping Hand, and Skill Swap. What other move did it have? Does it only have one PP every single time? And then it struggles and knocks itself out. What happens after that? Is that just like a free switch into for Flamigo? You can't even get 1 PP on all of your moves. You'd have to... Wait, does it... It does... That doesn't... That's not how it works, right? You can't use all of your moves until you have 1 PP, then go into a ranked battle and only have 1 PP left. And I don't recall there's any items in the game that lowers down the attacks that Pokemon have. So how did Meditite have no PP moves after literally using 3 moves? That doesn't make any sense. How'd that work? Okay, we've got Azumarill, Typhlosion, Mimikyu, Meowscarada, Sylveon, and Garchomp. Okay. I think just going in with Kyogre and Urshifu would be like the best. But I don't think that's like the best, the good plan, just because of Meowscarada. Meowscarada does outspeed and would KO. So Tornadus and Urshifu, Kyogre, and no, Fluttermane. That's what I'll do. I don't really have a counter to Azumarill. I'm not bringing in Ogerpon, but this team's really interesting. Okay, Azumarill, Sylveon. This is Urshifu and Tornadus. So we'll go ahead and... I mean, I generally outspeed anyway. We'll probably just go like this. And just go straight into Sylveon. I don't think Azumarill has Water Absorb. And that's not how that move, or at least that ability works. It's not like Storm Drain like Gastrodon. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm hoping that I'm not playing against the people that think that they can just get like an easy rank up just because it's the last day of the ladder. Because if I am, I feel really bad. There's the 1. There's 2. This is going to get a KO. Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to feel really bad because I honestly should be in Master Ball now. But I just couldn't play as much. I'm going to now. That's definitely going to change. Liquid Storm hits Azumarill. So I'm never going to get to the end day like this ever again. And worry about me not hitting where I should be. I should be in Master Ball. I should be playing against players at my own skill level. And I'm not saying that these players suck. What I'm saying is I need my teams to be tested against things that I suspect is going to be there. And I can't say that that's the case right now. Okay, so I might outspeed Meowscarada, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice Urshifu. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Even if they do outspeed, like they can do Sucker Punch, they can do other moves like that. I don't have a big use for Urshifu right now. So he's pretty much done his job. He knocked down Sylveon. Oh, Surgeon Strikes. 1, 2, 3. So is this Overgrow or you Protean? Flower Trick. Protean, Grass type. Auto crit never misses. Down goes Urshifu. Which again, I'm okay with. I could have went into Meowscarada, but I think the better option was to go into Azumarill. Now that interaction did tell me that Urshifu was faster than Meowscarada, so either we tied at 223 or I'm generally faster. I believe I'm generally faster. Okay, they're on the last 2 Pokemon, which is Garchomp and Meowscarada. Okay. Garchomp, Meowscarada. Let's go ahead and Deepling Storm, and I'm just gonna spread Dazzling Gleam. Because I am faster than Garchomp. 100%. Here comes the Terra. This is going to go to Garchomp. And you're probably going to go to Fire. Wait, Meowscarada? And you go to Ice? Why? Why Ice? That's weird. That's so interesting, but so weird at the same time. It's a bulky Garchomp right there. Meowscarada goes down. That's a bulky Garchomp. Bleak Storm misses the Garchomp. Degradation. Does not get the KO on the Fluttermane. Gets really, really close though. Now I'm just gonna Bleak Storm and Moonblast. I outspeed the Garchomp. I don't have to worry about it. Moonblast. Down goes Garchomp. Oh, that's so interesting. That's so interesting. But like I said before, I feel like I should be playing against players that have like the legendaries that are preparing for like the global challenges and the regional tournaments. I feel like I'm cheating a lot now. I should never, if this, uh-oh. I just realized that I don't have internet. So that's fun. Oh, nope, it came back. Okay, good. It came back. I was like, oh, I don't have internet. But I feel like I'm cheating right now. Like I waited till like the very last minute to get up there, and I was like, no, I expect to be up in Master Ball. Now, the thing is, right, that I should be in Master Ball. That's where I plan on being. If I do not hit Master Ball in season 27, two things are going to happen. One, it'll never happen again. Like I will hit Master Ball, I will never miss it again. Okay, we're just going to make that very, very clear. And second, I will not wait to the very last minute to get into Master Ball again. That's also going to be very, very clear. I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to wait for the last day to do it. Okay, we have Terapagos, Fire Ogerpon, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Urshifu, and Fluttermane. Okay, let's go fly a kite. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have to worry about outspeeding anyone except for Fluttermane on that side of the field. But I think Chien-Pao will be able to KO it really easily. So what I would like to do is do Tornadus and Urshifu, Ogerpon, and well, if I have to do Ogerpon. Yeah, we'll do Kyogre. We're not gonna use Chien-Pao. My hope is to have Tornadus survive a long time and hopefully KO their Terapagos either turn 1 or turn 2. That's my thought process. If they bring out an Incineroar, which obviously they did, because why wouldn't they? I can bring Fluttermane, I think. This isn't good. Urshifu goes down in attack. I did not bring in Fluttermane, but that's okay. Because I can go Bleak Storm, swap to Ogerpon to make my minuses go away, and I give them a new target for Fake Out. You can go for Tornadus, but it doesn't really matter. I may not do damage this turn, but you stop Urshifu, which would have put direct contact into Terapagos, which looks like you Terra'd Terapagos, so you no longer have Terra Shield. And you get rid of the weather and the terrain, which neither one are up. So right now, you haven't really done anything. Fake Out would have went into Urshifu, which is totally fine. Bleak Storm hits and does quite a bit of damage. Terra Star Storm. Does not get the KO on either one. Your leftovers. Gotcha. Okay, Bleak Storm, Terra, Ivy Cudgel on Terapagos, which is probably going to protect here because it's leftovers. What I'm after is the +1 to be able to do a ton of damage right off the bat. Even with against this Incineroar, it's going to be just applying damage over and over and over and over again, which is what I want. Right now, I do outspeed. I do not have to worry about it. So, body aspect, I get the +1. There's the protect. Figured that was going to happen. Bleak Wind Storm kicks in, does nothing against Tropicus, hits the Incineroar, misses the Incineroar. Okay, Ivy Cudgel goes into the protect. Now you're gonna do what exactly? Knock off. Does not get the KO on Ogerpon, and you don't get to knock off my item either. I think that's one of the only items in the game that does not give knockoff a boost because you have to hit off the item. So I'm gonna taunt Terapagos, and I'm gonna Horn Leech the Terapagos because I need to get healing back now, and I have a +1, so there's a good chance I'm gonna get quite a bit of HP back from the Terapagos. What I'm also doing is trying to delay the turns a little bit so that I can get Urshifu out without it like causing an issue. But now this prevents it from protecting. No Calm Minds, nothing out of the ordinary. Horn Leech, which is going to take... That's actually didn't take that much. But it puts me back up to where I was, so now if knockoff comes up back again... Oh, there's Calm Mind. Parting Shot off the Tornadus. Sends Incineroar back, so not to come back out with new fake out potential. But Terapagos can't Calm Mind. This is very, very interesting. So now it's left with like... It has to do its thing. It either swaps out the following turn, because they're probably going to throw out Incineroar again. Healing with Horn Leech was a really good idea. Out comes Urshifu. Ooh. I'm going to heal a lot now. Okay. Go ahead and Tailwind. I have to hit into Terapagos. I think that's what I have to do. Yeah. Tailwind because I need to be able to outspeed. Did an Aqua Jet. The tempting to pick either target was really, really good, but I need to knock down Terapagos because I can get through Urshifu just fine. I have one of my own in the back, and if they take down my Ogerpon, Tornadus takes it down next turn. And that's exactly what they did. They took down my Ogerpon. If I went into that slot and knocked it out, I could have gained a bunch of health back, but Terapagos then uses Terra Starstorm, which then resets a couple of things. At least this way, I don't have to worry about it. And again, I have Tailwind, and next turn I bring out, because like I'm sending out Urshifu now to bait the Incineroar. There he is. So I'm going to go ahead and Bleak Wind Storm, swap to Kyogre, which is going to give a boost to Urshifu's water attacks, but it's not going to cause me to go on a downfall because it makes Bleak Wind Storms 100%. Fake Out goes into Kyogre now. Bleak Wind Storm does not take down the Urshifu due to the -1, but now that comes out. I'm okay with it. Tornadus had played his part. Absolutely had played their part. Now it's just Urshifu and Kyogre. I have Scarf, I have Tailwind, and they have 3 Pokemon left, and one of them's most likely Fluttermane. So I'm gonna hit there, and I'm just gonna go bam. Surging Strikes, down goes Ensign. That's a crit. Do a little bit of damage to the Rocket Helmet. And some more Fates. Fortune Pulse hits. Down goes Urshifu. Now it's just Fluttermane. Or it could be Rillaboom. Any one of those Pokemon. If it's Rillaboom, okay, it is. That's a really, really strong Pokemon to be against. Super strong. Surging Strikes, and we'll go ahead and hit it with the Ice Beam. Hit 1, 2, 3. Okay. Little less than half. Ice Beam. Oh, it's just Wood Hammer. Okay. Kyogre goes down, but the Wood Hammer damage is going to KO it. That's a win, boys. That is a win. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That was a lot. Absolute lot. Okay. So that match was definitely hard to play against. Had to kind of play around Terapagos a little bit. Taunting it so it couldn't do the Calm Mind was probably like the best option that I had. The constant swap into Incineroar made everything a little bit difficult, but the way that I brought in my Pokemon made it very easy for me to be able to combat it. Bringing in Rillaboom on their end was probably like the best option because they clearly see that I have 2 water type Pokemon that heavily rely on rain. Them not doing anything about Tornadus for the longest time, I think through the match for them, if they would have dealt with that prior, I think I would have had a worse time against that match. My biggest thing was getting over Fluttermane because a lot of people use Booster Energy now, which gives it the 307 speed, and that's really, really hard to get over, especially if I have no way of putting up Tailwind after that. But it was easy enough for me to like pick and choose which ones I wanted to deal with. So getting locked into Surgeon Strikes was probably like the best move. I wish I would have picked something different, but I'm glad I didn't, because if that was Fluttermane, Urshifu couldn't do anything to that slot. Rillaboom. If it would have went for Grassy Glide instead of Wood Hammer, I think they would have won that. At least to Kyogre, they would have won that interaction, but not Urshifu. I think Urshifu withstands that no problem. But 2 Grassy Glides, Dunzo. Okay, we have Kyogre, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Mungus, Urshifu. So we do have a couple of options that we can deal with that side of the field. I think turn 1, we need to be able to deal with Raging Bolt. I'd have no way of turning off any priority moves. They don't have a way to really stop me from stopping them. So I think Tornadus Xianpao to start us off, to then bring in Ogerpon, and I think Fluttermane's going to be what I bring in. We're going to leave Kyogre in the back because I believe they're going to bring in theirs. Ogerpon cannot be my Terra target. It could be Tornadus, it can be Xianpao, it can be Fluttermane. It cannot be Ogerpon. Absolutely not. Incineroar Kyogre. Okay. Let's protect. Terra. Sacred Sword into Incineroar. Now I should be hitting Groudon, but I think the Terra into Chien-Pao to stop the Fake Out is my best option. Water Spout is something that I will have to worry about 100%, but if they knock out Chien-Pao or Tornadus, unlikely, but if they do, they have to deal with Ogerpon, which is not going to have, they're going to have a harder time to deal with. Sword, Fake Out, we did predict that, went into Incineroar. Is this going to pop the berry? Does pop the Citrus Berry. Origin Pulse, which misses Tornadus because it protects. Hits Chien-Pao, which is going to get the KO. Now, two things happened there. Ogerpon can now come out. It's going to break the mold. And now I can get either 100% Bleak Wind Storms, or I'm obviously going to go for Tailwind because I need that to go off first, but we're going to Horn Leech into Kyogre, which they're going to protect, which is totally fine. Kyogre is actually really, really bad into Ogerpon. It's terrible. I know that because I use both. Starting shot to give me the minuses. Is it Rillaboom or is it Urshifu? It's a Moongus. Okay, Bleak Wind Storm. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Withdrew a Moongus. Out comes Incineroar. Gonna get another minus. Now, while you're doing that, you're not really focusing on Tornadus, which is a terrible decision. Like, yeah, you make Kyogre survive, but Tornadus dodge. Ogerpon lives. And that's leftovers. What's the turn? Got two more of those. Spiky Shield. We're going to protect. Because Fake Out can come in and knock out Ogerpon, right? What I'm trying to do is just apply pressure slowly but surely. I haven't knocked down any of their Pokemon. They've knocked down one of mine. Kyogre protects, which is totally fine. Bleak Wind Storm, which misses Kyogre. It's a 100%. In the rain. Hits the Incineroar, does not get the KO, gets really, really close. Drops the speed. Shot on the Tornadus. Drops its special attack one stage. I still have Fluttermane in the back, which can and will deal with both of these guys. Out comes Moongus again. Kyogre heals up a little bit. No, I can survive. Never mind. It's fine. Rain and Tailwind last for one more turn. We're going to see Incineroar one more time. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Kyogre goes down. So were you using Pollen Puff? Spore. It goes to the Tornadus. Rain stopped. Tailwind's gone. Now comes Urshifu. Protect. And you know what? I'm just gonna hit Urshifu with the Horn Leech. Swaps Amoonguss, bring out Incineroar again. Tornadus sleep. Taking strikes. Probably Scarf. I'm not sure. Bring out Fluttermane. I know what all three is. Go ahead and just do this. That. Can't fake out Tornadus. It's asleep. I outspeed Urshifu right now. And I'm hoping that this isn't a sashed Urshifu. Incineroar goes down unless it swaps out to anything really. It's just the Amoonguss in the back. Right now their win condition is Urshifu. Because they can't stop me from attacking first. Terra is going to go straight to Urshifu. Grass. If I wake up and you're... If I wake up and I hit, you're donezo. One. Two, and that's enough. Three. Out comes Amoonguss. Just go with the spread moves and hope for a high damaging outcome on Urshifu. Not enough. Might have been able to do that with Moonblast, but I was afraid of Rage Powder. Dang it. I was one away. I was one away again. I needed one more match. I could have won that. I could have won that. I fought so hard to get back. I allowed my minuses to get ahead, like the better of me, but it's like as soon as TM Pow went down, it made it really, really difficult because I couldn't do anything after that. Absolutely couldn't. Dang it. Okay, we have Shadow Rider, Calyrex, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, Mienshao, Incineroar, Farigiraf, and Whimsicott. Oh boy. Okay. I'm afraid of Whimsicott. I'm really afraid of Whimsicott. Tornadoes. I think Shadow Rider's gonna come out. They have Fake Out with Mian Chao and other shenanigans too. Chian Pao. They have 2 people that can Fake Out, so maybe Mian Chao is just wide guard. They literally have everything to protect that horse. So maybe I don't worry about protecting the horse and just go on an all-out offensive outside of Fluttermane, which is probably not a good idea. Fluttermane should probably be in this party, but they have Farigiraf that's unaffected by not only fairy types but ghost types. It's really tough. It's really difficult. And this is gonna be my last match of the evening. It has to be. I can't do anything else. So you're gonna Fake Out or you're gonna wide guard? Not you. And I'm going to... You know what? I'm just going to go for it. They're going to Terra. This is going to go to Shadow Rider so he doesn't get knocked out. Probably Fairy. Ghost, okay. So it's more my well of thinking. If I... Oh, Faint, okay. Come on. If I win this match, I will go until I lose. But if I lose this match, this is going to be the end of the video. Because I can't do any more. I want to win. I want to be in Master Ball. Faint being is the problem here. That's a priority move. Did it knock him out? No. What? What? That sucks. Let's do Tailwind. Fake Out can't be used, but Faint can. And I'll just go right into Shadow Rider. Faint, yep, drops it, yep. Yep. Acid Barrage, this is a +1. Down goes Ogerpine, yep. There goes my season. Like, yeah, they knocked down their own pony, but that doesn't matter. It's just Kyogre versus the world now. It's just Kyogre versus the world, and there's maybe one way to win this. Out comes Ogerpon. Nope. Okay. Nope. We're good. We're good. Can't. Cannot. Because they can Faint, takes Protect off. But Ogerpon with any grass move, Wood Hammer, Horn Leech is just going to do a ton of damage against Kyogre. So yeah, and if I did Origin Pulse, Wide Guard from Mian Chao just kind of turns it off. Oh, knock off too, because they're faster. What? Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Dang it, that sucks. Oh. That sucks. I couldn't do anything through Faint Mian Chao, and it's really, really fast. it was the right line of thinking. It had a priority move, but it wasn't the right one. It obviously would have multiple. Obviously, that's how my season ends. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of this video. It's longer than it should be. I had a goal as soon as I got done with the first match. We started from nothing. Let me go ahead and set this up. We're in Ultra Ball, rank 10, 60 battles in, 27 wins and 33 losses. We had more wins after switching over to the Kyogre team, which is great, fantastic. However, when we started in Ultra Ball, we had nothing. We didn't have a bar. We fought all the way back up to having one match left, and we almost won that. Then to lose 2 games back to back. At the beginning of this recording, I was so sure of myself that I would be able to create a video for you guys today for Friday or for Thursday, and then one for Friday as we continued into the ranked matches. I don't know if that's going to happen now. It still might. I might be overthinking this. I might be thinking today is Friday and this is all over. Today is the 27th, which is a Thursday. I should have one more day to get this done. But in the event that I didn't, if today was the final day to do it, I was going to lose season 27. I'm going to try tomorrow night when I get home from work, and I'm going to try my hardest to hit the Master Ball tier if the season isn't over. But I tried. This is why you guys have way more battles than you have. And I told myself I would fight to hit the Master Ball tier. Now, my basic comprehension is going, okay, I have until Friday morning. So tonight when I get off work, record, hit Master Ball, and be fine. But I don't know if I'll have that opportunity now. I don't. It kind of breaks my heart. I don't want to lose 27 seasons. I mean, technically, I didn't even do 27. I started hitting Master Ball in season 4. So losing a season isn't, at least it shouldn't bother me, but it does. It does a lot. But maybe when I wake up in the morning or later on today, I'll have an epiphany going, wait, what was I talking about? I still have one more day. I can still do it as long as I beat for Thursday night, Friday morning. But I don't know if I have that. And I could just be my tired work brain is just completely broken. I know by the time you guys will be seeing this video, I would have gone to bed at least 2 hours prior. You guys don't see it, but it's really late for me because I wanted to make sure I hit it, and we almost did it once. We fought all the way back up to half. If there is a prologue or a part 1 or part 2 of this getting to Master Ball in season 27, I hope there's a part 2. I really do hope there's a part 2. I want it so badly. I don't want the streak to end. 23 seasons strong. I want it. I want it really badly. For now though, since it is the end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys made it up to this point, shout outs to you. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's the best way to support me as a creator and what I do. Watch the videos all the way through, and if you guys want to help support it even further, please consider leaving a like, comment down below, and hitting the subscribe button. All of those are completely free, and that's the best way that I want to run this channel. So if you guys want to do that, awesome. If you guys don't want to, then you don't have to, but it does support everything that I'm trying to do. And if you do all of those things, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I cannot wait to see you in the next upload. I'm out. Have a good one. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Stay hydrated, but most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you next time.